Who am I? I'm Nick. I'm a running coach, personal trainer, and passionate runner. And I really got into running when I lost weight from 99 kilos to 80. And from the beginning, I used running as a tool. About 80% of people that try to do like a diet or weight loss program, 80% will have the same weight or more weight within a year. And a lot of them will actually give up before it's even finished. So why is this? Well, there was a 10-year research made in the US following people that had gone on different diets. So what was the outcome? What happened after 10 years? They included all the weight loss programs, and the results? There was no difference. No difference whatsoever what program they actually use. They all had similar results. So no one was better than the other. It was just the one they found out, that the interesting part they found out about this big thing about the different diet programs. Nothing was the difference. It was that the one who managed to lose weight and kept the weight off, they built healthy food habits. They're making exercise habits. They have mental habits. They were making routines. And they were making the lifestyle to be healthy. So they had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the diet program and the weight loss program. It was all about building a new, better lifestyle. This is the way I work with my clients as well. We don't just go for results and look for this one. We are actually looking to change habits, make better choices, and looking long term, not just looking for the quick fix and magic pill. Okay. So what happens with nearly all diet plans and weight loss programs? Why do most people fail? Well, it's mentally tough to keep doing, and they are usually so restricted, and you can only eat, it's hard to have a normal life. So they are too boring, they're usually too restricted, too complicated. They might also be that you have to buy a lot of expensive stuff, so it's expensive. And also it's this kind of all or nothing. You either go by this diet like this, or you fail. So, but it does. We as people, we don't work like that. We cannot go like that, because life happens. But all of the diet programs that you buy online or the weight loss program, they all are like, you have to stay within these two. You cannot eat chocolate. You cannot. It's all about restricting, not about changing and make better choices. So after a few weeks, it just gets too much. Same as happened with my salad, right? And we give up. And we feel like we're giving up on life. And we've been focusing on cannot. So when we do, we feel like we fail, instead of building new habits that we know will take longer time, right? So now you ask me, what is the right way? First of all, forget all the magic pills, the quick fixes, and focus on being a healthy person and be a runner instead. So don't look at that, I want to have my six-pack within 8 weeks. No. Who cares about your six-pack? Look at the person is behind it. People with six-packs, it doesn't mean they are healthy. So important to start small and build new healthy habits is the importance. So after a while, what happens with the new habits, they turn into being routines. And after time doing the same routine that actually works and you feel happy with, it turns into be a lifestyle and you don't have to think about it. So here's 8 things you should do instead of dieting. Make better choices. So instead of saying, no, I cannot, which the brain actually can't really understand, say, what better choice can I make? If you really have an urge that you need a piece of chocolate, buy a piece of chocolate. But here's the choice you can make. Make a smaller piece of chocolate or a better quality, or both. And then you can actively make your choices. And also, do not always go by result. Go also by how you feel. Quite often when I'm in coaching people, they come into a plateau around 5-6 weeks because that's a normal, the body sort of getting used to things. That's why people give up. And that's when basically, because what happens is that the metabolism might go down, you might have to start to tweak things because we lost the easy weight first. It's always easy to lose weight in the beginning. I'm not going to go into that now, but you need to lose less calories in the beginning, and later on you come up, you have to lose a little bit more to lose the same amount of weight. So then you give up after 6 weeks, and also it takes about 4 to 6 weeks to start to build muscles. So you might actually build muscles, you give up, and then you put on fat again. Number 3, and this is probably one of the main things I would say, and that's eat and cook food from real ingredients, guys. The more processed food, the worse it is. And the more processed, it's going to be more sugar, more trans fats, more saturated fats, more sodium, and more chemicals. So it's harder for the body to take up the nutrition it needs, it's less nutrition, and it's more calories. So cook your food or eat food that is cooked. Don't buy packages. And then we come to number 4, which also goes in a little bit to the same. Avoid labels, at least learn how to read them. If you know how to read a label, and this is, I'm doing, my first thing I do with all of my clients is to go through your cupboard and look at the labels and see what you're actually eating. And I explain to them and I teach them how to actually read a label. Most people don't know what to look on a label. And while you know, once you know it, it started being quite obvious what you should buy and not buy. And you can make choices. Again, you can make better choices. Back to number 1. 5, don't beat yourself up. If it's not 100%, don't beat yourself up. If you've been doing good for 5 days and you have one day where it doesn't really work and life happens, don't beat yourself up. You've done good for 5 days, celebrate those 5 days. Learn from the day that things went wrong and get back on it. Don't give up just because of 1 or 2 days that things are not going your way. That's just the way, okay? Here's an important part. Make options to be healthy, easy, accessible. And that means that in front of you on the TV, where you probably, most people end up eating junk and snacks, have things in front of you that is easy, accessible. For example, have a bowl of fruit, maybe have some cut up vegetables, or whatever. Have things there so you don't have to get up to go to the fridge and see all those cheese and salamis and snacks that you have in the fridge. And also do the same with the fridge. It's funny, we have the vegetables hidden in a drawer and we have all the sweet and stuff in the middle. Why not the opposite? It's just make it accessible. When you're sitting at work, sometimes I have a bowl of tomato in front of me just to eat some tomatoes, or I have a couple of cucumbers, or make sure I have some fruit accessible. So I don't have to go away, I don't have to go shopping, I don't have to do anything. This is easy for me to get. And number 8, which is also really important, think long-term change. So long-term change habits and routines to make it to a lifestyle. That is so more important than the quick fixes. Like, I have a couple of clients that they don't lose so much weight, but every week they lose some weight because they're doing the thinking long term. They don't give up and they don't binge. And they're just getting small things better and better and better all the time. And that's how you actually lose weight. You don't lose weight by diet plans and all this. So I will go through my 8 again. Make better choices, number 1. Number 2, don't always go by result, go by feeling. Eat and cook food from real ingredients. Avoid labels or learn how to read them. Do not beat yourself up if it doesn't go 100%. And actually, I forget one, and that's celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Whatever you do, when you get out of the door to go for a run, celebrate that you get out of the door. Every time you're eating good, be happy about it. Make options to be healthy, like healthy options, like make them accessible. Put the snacks out. And also, I forgot to say, but with exercise, put the things ready for you in the morning. So when you wake up, you can just jump in on the shoes and get going. Okay. Think long term, not quick fixes. So if you now want to change and get back into running and lose some weight without dieting, restricted diet, and boring plans that you have to follow super strict, but you actually want to change your life and you want to make it to a lifestyle, you want to make new habits, new routines, to become a healthy person, to become a passionate runner like me, I might be able to help you. That's all for me today. I hope you get some value, and if you get some value, please give me some likes or give me some comments. Okay, have a great weekend. Guy, I am on 27k and I just want to show you the view. And this is the trail. This is just unbelievable, beautiful.